Alright, we are live. Alright. Part 2 is our first game, maybe a couple more games after, just depends. So part 1 was our fantasy draft, like I said. Part 2 is gonna be our first couple of games. Any moment. Some of y'all are new in here, so I'm gonna show you on my team real quick. Just give me a sec. We got wait, give me a sec. Practice squad. Yeah, Colin Kaepernick at quarterback. We got Jonathan Taylor and Kenyon Drake, running back. Got Curtis Samuels, Darius Slayton, Elijah Moore, and that's all we got on offense. And then we got a killer defense. We got Devin White at middle linebacker, Jalen Ramsey and Marcus Peters at corners, and then Calais Campbell at right end and Stephon Tuitt at left end. Hello? Oh my god. I'll bring it back stream. I'm back, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the first trade of the season. And it's gonna be for some offensive linemen. We picked up no O-line, and plus Colin Kaepernick's not the greatest quarterback decision. One of my subscribers told me to pick up Colin, so I did. Okay, try that. We can get that. Oh, yikes. Oh, do I go Keaton or do I go Kevin Byard? Kevin Byard, Keaton. I'll go Kevin Byard. And, ooh. I probably can still get Keaton Allen or Kevin Byard. I'm just gonna go down. We need a better tight end in my opinion, and I'll pick up a DJ. That should go through. And it's not going to, so I'll get Dak on its own. Bro, they really like Dak, bro. I don't really blame him. Dak is a great quarterback. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Kirk Cousins, Zach Wilson. Russell Wilson I can pick up. Ooh. DK and Russell, it's a pretty good connection. In my opinion, they're not gonna really want to go for that. And they don't even want me to get rid of. They don't even want. I can't even get Russell. Honestly, I don't want to play with Colin Kaepernick as my quarterback. Because last time I did, he was terrible, to be honest. And I'll pick up, see, Josh Allen is going to be a quarterback. And then a left tackle. See, that should go through. It's closed, so we'll take off the left tackle. Bro, what? I'm trying to get a quarterback so hard, bro. Alright, Panthers have Justin Herbert, which we like Herbert. Herbert's a good quarterback. Ooh. Bam. You got Justin Herbert and a great left tackle. Alright, first game of the season. It's going to be a close one, but we'll see who comes out on top. We only play an offense this season. It's on pro. Oh god, that looks dead. Oh, that's... We've been streaming for 9 minutes now. I'm fine, Bella.
Today.
Alright. First game of the season.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line.
See what we can do with
this offense
Herbert.
gets set to take over.
New left tackle.
On first down, it's Herbert. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Alright, time for us.
After the catch as that
First play for JT.
The first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he trips. Alright, 3rd down now. From a great play to first down to probably put out us in 2nd down.
But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move
that
the
should have
ball
been
on the
epic.
ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Yo.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons.
Trying to get some people in the stream and shit.
It allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Our defense is not doing the greatest.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught at the 25. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching.
He caught it.
How he's picked things up.
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
They scored a touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Go. He burns him. Yep, definitely.
And this is caught by Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the draw is Taylor.
Who is that? Oh, that's Christian.
He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack.
Second down. Start
playing some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
We're just going to run the ball and get the
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
And they get
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2
bro.
scores. That's not the end of the world.
Herbert,
It
man,
wasn't the strongest
really?
of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Really good at the Samuel game.
Play action, it's Herbert. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Pass interference, please be pass interference.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go, bro. We needed that. We needed that catch or
penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
Jalen Ramsey.
And what the
Depends
officials
how
are
he
looking
does
for in these situations, whether you're playing the man,
we need other players.
and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
See what this play action power can do. It's probably going to be a pass to the offensive line of Williams.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal.
That's it. Oh,
Only a yard. The keeper, and it'll be second down. They'll look to run with Taylor. And actually loses a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. One more stop. Flush to his right. Will get this underneath himself for a Jaguar touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 2 yards out. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead and the position together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Again, it's Taylor. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Steps away to his left. He's got another crossing route. That's more. And he's going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams in the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there, and it's 3rd down. close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of
crap, that was fourth.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive.
They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Elijah Moore with his first career game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. On second down now. It's Taylor. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Texans will take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now left side on the swing pass. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. More football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now Herbert out to his left. And that is incomplete.
He did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. See if that trend continues. Eluding the pressure right. Pass complete, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Pass interference!
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
That's exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Herbert. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that.
Oh my God.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It's big tight end Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Moore's been dominating, bro. We need to get him action.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Herbert gonna throw.
Mr. Red.
That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
More. Pass interference!
Gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh my God.
That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah,
come on,
To
Mr.
be able
Cloud.
to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters
That's a
the
rough
perspective
passer
of this
anyways.
2-minute drill, doesn't it?
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to
God,
look
bro, we
forward to.
lost.
Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us, all these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each. This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and...
Alright, trying to make our trades. Alright, so this trade's gonna hurt, but he didn't really do anything. He may be a receiver. That's the plan. We can't get all this. We'll figure out. Ooh, maybe we need the offensive line. I'll go. Oh, bro, come on, man. I'm tossing Kenyon Drake. That's the only other good player I'm tossing in. They need a tight end. Wait, bro, what the fuck they doing, man? David Batiara. Okay, I have an idea. 96. Then 89. That's all I need. That's all I'm gonna get probably. Nah, I don't think that's the team to trade with. So it's probably not gonna go through. If it doesn't, that's fine. Ooh. Okay, we'll try this. Oh, dude, I feel like this is a terrible trade. We need O-line bad though, so I'd also pick Chandler Jones because we don't really have the best outside linebackers. Alright. I got a decent team now. Let's see, who didn't really perform good? So we lost week 1 somehow to the Texans. They had a really good team. Not gonna lie, played really good. And we need a corner because we just traded Ramsey away. So I'm gonna set up for like an 85, 83. Shaq Griffin, he's a good corner. I'll try for him. I'll take the 4th round pick out for right now, and then I'll throw it back in. I'll probably have to throw some. Okay. They need. Oh fuck! I can't throw anything else in there, bro. I'll throw a fucking 4th round pick from this year. We really need this corner. Okay, we got him. Alright. Alright, well, we're gonna play game 2. We lost 34-30. Alright, we're facing the 1-0 Broncos in a second. I'll be right back though. Alright, so their top player is another DT, which is how we lost last time. We got destroyed by Chandler, no, not Chandler Jones, yeah. Their top pro, they got Zeke. Yikes. Plus, we just traded him Ramsey. Oh no, bro, we're gonna get locked down. Oh. Yeah, we got locked down by Chandler Jones. No, Chris Jones. So that's his name. Get on screen right now. Okay, Marcus Peters. It's our #1 corner. Oh my god. I don't even know who the heck that guy is. Jonathan Taylor, he got held to like no yards. Curtis Samuel, he's probably our main receiver. Darius Slayton, he's decent. He's not even our second receiver. Tyler Eifert is terrible. Trust me. He is not. We didn't pick.
Today.
We picked up one. We started with Colin Kaepernick as our quarterback, but now we have Justin Herbert because we traded him away. Alright. Let's see what we do.
Herbert off the play action. To the right side, complete to Taylor. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And every defensive team that we
talk
talk
to,
they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Where is he? No, he's not right now. We have this rookie called Elijah Moore. He was
They'll
like
try to run for the
dominating.
first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Please go out on the 1.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Nah.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out.
Where's that corner?
What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Oh, yeah, Elijah Moore, number 8. He is a burner.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Here's Herbert. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Space to run past the 20. Touchdown! Elijah Moore. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute.
Yo, Cage, comment if you're still in here.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Justin Herbert. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
That's going to drive us back further.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Going deep for Eifert.
I said long pass. I did exactly what it said. I just didn't catch it.
Like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play,
good for us.
but he could not pull it in.
I'm probably still not going to get to him here. I'm probably going to slate him. And he dropped it.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On the handoff, this is Taylor, and he'll be taken down at the 34. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up fourth down.
And that's good.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Okay, he actually sets a couple tackles.
Up to the 35.
Yes,
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
I did slant, but okay, I'll keep him on the
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to look deep.
No, he's too short. Ooh, let's go more.
It's caught indeed.
More my prime target. More my prime
I would say just add
target.
that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half. This offense certainly looking a lot.
We'll be all right.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason.
The ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Come
it's picked up by the
on.
Broncos. And a costly turnover there as...
Bro, man just
at the
fumbled.
5-yard line. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense.
Jonathan Taylor just fumbled the
to a big
ball.
play for the defense.
And how about
He was
the emotions
down.
for the defense on that play? It broke big.
Bro, we don't, He was down. Replay for you.
It's going to be an absolute disaster.
Really?
So the football
Bills with the Hennessy will be alright.
lines up and lets it go
God,
for Samuel.
bro.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. An incomplete
Come on,
pass
Taylor,
leads to
don't
2nd and 10
fall,
from the
man.
25.
You
On
lucky
the
you're still
handoff,
playing
Taylor.
right now,
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation.
Ooh, no, bro, he dropped it. He dropped it.
And that is
Oh, bro, this is perfect.
incomplete.
Perfect timing.
Now the coverage excellent
Fake
there
it.
downfield, and it leads to a 4th down. And now on 4th and 1, it's
Okay,
a fake.
catch it.
And this is caught.
Sure.
And just fakes through
Go.
now crease. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Well, kind of interesting for sure. It worked out for them. They only had a yard to go. You know, when you do that fake punt, you're kind of starting back further than you need to when you only have 1 yard.
Yeah, and I guess they felt like that was a true full fake because most of the time with a yard to go, you leave your offense on the field, you run something from your playbook. But here, they gave the full impression they were going to punt it away and picked up the 1st down. They definitely surprised us.
I was going to say, surprise, surprise.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
It's a hard not life
On first
for
down,
us.
Taylor down
See,
right
every
around
time
the
Taylor, I see
25.
Taylor.
3
It's a
yards on the
hard not
pickup
life.
there, and it'll be second down.
It's a hard not life for us.
Here's Herbert. He's got more complete.
It's a hard not life for us. It's a hard not life for us.
That was good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Herbert now. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down with the ball back on.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
I just need the fire. Square is my target. Is where at the fire.
The final shot before the break for Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We begin up at Lucas Oil Stadium, L.A., with their second straight road game to start the year, taking on Indy in their second straight home game. And it's the Rams who are out in front as those teams approach halftime. Kyle Allen, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far, as he's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we make the short trip up I-65 to check in on the Bears at home, Soldier Field in Chicago. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson.
That's
Finally,
so
we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And you can see they lead the visiting Houston Texans at halftime. Chris Carson, a touchdown run in that first half. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And let's look at their passing game, more specifically their receiving game. These guys have been great out wide.
I'm with you on that one.
You're not gonna be able to see screen for a little bit. I'm checking something now. Anybody would like me to stream Warzone, just say so. I mean, I'm always down to stream a different game. I mean, Madden is the title of the game right now. Like that we're playing. Like that's what the crazy franchise is. It's Madden.
Down, Justin Herbert.
Oh, I feel like that's gonna be open. I'm just gonna.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Darby. They just can't do anything with the ball.
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
Yep, and he can't bring one tackle.
And into Denver territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
One tackle is all I was asking for, but apparently he can't bring it.
So far, but you get the feeling that he might
this is definitely going to be Moore's ball.
Even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yeah, if I have time in the box,
2nd and 5 down.
Herbert. Oh, God. I'm just going to lob it.
There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield equally good.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many.
20 points.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Herbert will set up the screen to Taylor.
Oh!
He's
getting sticky with it.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Yeah, couldn't get it.
And they'll get it down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch it.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Second down, another run with Taylor, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The National Football League on EA Sports. They go quickly here out to Moore. This is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
And normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They're throwing it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
What's your biggest turnoff? The biggest turnoff is facial hair.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert. Guys, man, it's caught.
Play of the week, baby. That's probably the play of the week so far, bro. That's a really good touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The option to give to Taylor here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I'm running this play because I don't really care if I go down or fumble or anything. Because it's 17-31. Go Herbert!
So not his own, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, 2nd effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand corner. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he loses the football a 2nd time. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, man. That's all my bad, too. Dude, I swear, they ain't coming back,
so
man.
Now
they
we're
just
in the final minute of the game.
They have a legit have a chance to come back, bro. That's what's kind of scary, man. If I do something bad here, bro, I'm fucked.
Flushed out right.
Well, that was bad. Because that's giving them more time on the clock.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make
plays.
My
God!
Trying to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Come on. Go.
To his right. He'll dump this off to Taylor complete. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds.
See, this place is just so good. Like, I would have had a chance to score there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, they wind up losing yardage on the play. You cannot have that. And also, 4th down now.
I'm probably going to go for it.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Come on,
tight end
Broncos.
Max Williams, the intended receiver.
Fitzmagic better do something for y'all. And y'all
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Field goal. Can't make it, but we're still gonna try.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this score will stay right where it is. We're going into the final play of this game. They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jaguars. They make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Herbert on first down now. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big... early, but he could not secure it. To throw again on second down. Herbert. Now he's flushed out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one. Especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Being chased out left. He's got it to Williams. He's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down. Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age, it's Justin Fields.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him in his win.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Buying time to his left. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Off play action. Herbert rolling to his left. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. The give to Taylor. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 56 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run with Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league. Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. He finds Taylor, complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Tough end of that play. He had his eyes on that 1st down marker, but he lost his luggage along the way. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd and 12, Herbert. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Dancing to his left. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Taylor. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And his kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Steps away to his left. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore. And they've they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdowns to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Shifts by him. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second and 5. They run once more with Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. Taylor. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now Taylor. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On second down, it's Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin first and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. Got his man, it's Eifert. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On 3rd down, Taylor, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Taylor, and he'll take this one down to the 36. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So with that knee, 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you watch that spot, you know, special, because I just took a knee for the win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Jags, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the early struggles.
So I know I haven't been talking. And then we'll move on to episode 3. Episode 1 was the draft. Episode 2 will be weeks 1 through 4. And then next week we'll try to do week 5 through 8. Because this stream has been going on for almost 2 hours. I have school in the morning. I gotta take a shower and stuff, so we're gonna play this game. Do some
Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago: 25 carries, 123 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Herbert. He's going to look deep for more. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On the draw is Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A quick feed from Tate. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals. So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. but how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Out of the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have cut it back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Throwing on second and long. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert, being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that, where that would have been. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Flushed out right. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. This time they stay on the ground. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Herbert over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Get the quarterback.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's in. The 50, the 40, past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they just yet.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right.
On Herbert. Third interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because